Good morning, everyone. We're here to report about the first three chapters of No Limitang Here by Dr. Jose Rizal. These chapters introduce the main characters and show the social conditions in the Philippines during the Spanish period. Objectives. After the report, we will be able to know the important events and characters introduced in chapters 1 to 3 of No Limitang Here. Understand how the social gathering, the arrival of Crisostomo Ibarra, and the dinner reflect the Filipino society during the Spanish period. Learn how these chapters introduce the main themes of the novel such as social class, power, and reform. Realize how Rizal used these scenes to portray the early struggles of Filipinos under Spanish rule. The Chapter 1, entitled A Social Gathering. This story begins with a party at Captain Chaga's house and Calle Anlog. Many important people attend, including priests, Spanish officials, and rich Filipinos. The introduction of Chapter 1 of No Limitang Here, titled A Social Gathering, serves as the opening scene of Jose Rizal's novel. It introduces us to the social and cultural environment of the Philippines during the Spanish colonial period. The setting is a grand dinner at Captain Chaga's house and Calle Anlog, where prominent people from different social classes gather. Through this gathering, Rizal presents the attitudes, hypocrisy, and hierarchy in society. The setting. Time. During the Spanish colonial era in Manila. Place. The residence of Captain Tiago located on Calle Anlog. Atmosphere. Elegant but tense. As social differences and hidden opinions surface, the guests are polite on the surface, but their words and attitudes reveal discrimination and arrogance. The main characters of Chapter 1, Captain Tiago, a wealthy Filipino known for his close ties with Spanish friars. Padre Damaso, a rude and proud Franciscan priest who represents the abusive power of the church. Padre Sibayla, a Dominican priest who is calm and observant. Crisostomo Ibarra, a young Filipino educated in Europe, intelligent and respectful. Lieutenant Guevara, a Spanish official with integrity and compassion. The summary of events. Captain Tiago hosts a dinner to welcome Ibarra, who has just returned from Europe. The event is attended by priests, officials, and elite guests. During the conversation, Padre Damaso insults Ibarra's deceased father, showing his arrogance and prejudice. The arrival of Ibarra surprises the guests and creates tensions. This scene exposes the deep social divide and the false harmony within the upper class. The key issues and themes. Social inequality. Spaniards and Filipinos are treated unequally despite being in the same society. Abuse of power. The friars act superiors, controlling both religion and politics. Colonial mentality. Filipinos who imitate Spanish culture lose their identity. Hypocrisy. The gathering shows fake respect and hidden conflicts among guests. The Rizal purpose and message. Rizal uses the dinner scene to criticize the social injustices under Spanish rule. He shows that behind the elegance of the upper class lies corruption, racism, and pride. The chapter serves as a mirror of society, where the rich and powerful appear respectable but are morally weak and self-centered. Rizal encouraged awareness and reform through Ibarra's character, who represent hope and change. Literary significance. A social gathering is important because it sets the tone for the entire novel. It introduces the conflict between the friars and the Filipino reformers. The chapter also highlights how the Spanish colonizers influenced Filipino behavior, values, and self perception through humor and dialogue. Rizal cleverly exposes the flaws of colonial society. The conclusion of Chapter 1 is more than just a party scene. It reflects the social reality of the Philippines during Rizal's time. The characters and their interactions symbolize the issue of inequality, arrogance, and false faith. Rizal used this opening to awaken the Filipino people's sense of justice and national identity.
Kalimitang Here, Chapter 2, Crisostomo Ibarra. Introduction. This chapter introduces Juan Crisostomo Ibarra, the son of Don Rafael Ibarra, who has just recently returned to the Philippines. After studying in Europe, his arrival at Captain Tiago's dinner draws the attention of many, including Spanish friars and guests. Through Ibarra's appearance, result begins to reveal the social divide and hidden tension between the Spaniards and the native Filipinos. Setting: the event takes place at Captain Tiago's dinner party in Binondo, Manila, where important people such as priests and government officials are gathered. The elegant atmosphere contrasts with the subtle conflicts that soon unfold. Summary of events. As Ibarra enters the dinner party, everyone's attention is drawn to him. Captain Tiago proudly introduces him as the son of late friend Don Rafael Ibarra. However, Padre Damaso reacts coldly, denying his past friendship with Ibarra's father. This great tension in the room, despite this Ibarra remains the respectful and polite, though visibly affected. The lieutenant concerned looked toward Ibarra's hands and untold story about his father's death and justice of the friars. The chapter ends Ibarra's silent confusion and growing curiosity about what is truly happened. Key issues and conflicts: the tension between the Filipino elite like Ibarra and the Spanish clergy, Padre Damaso. Social discrimination and hypocrisy among the friars. The foreshadowing of conflict between Ibarra's idealism and the corrupted system of the colonial church and government. Conclusion: the chapter 2 sets the tone for the conflicts that will unfold in the novel. Ibarra's return symbolizes hope and enlightenment, but Padre Damaso's hostility reveals the deep wounds in colonial oppression. This chapter highlights and personal relationships were affected by the power of the church and injustice within Spanish rule. Chapter 3: The Dinner. Introduction. This chapter continues the gathering at the Captain Chago's home where the dinner becomes a scene of social display, hidden mockery, and the power struggle between the Spanish friars, the government officials, and the Filipino elite. The event reflects the pretentious harmony between the rich and the religious leaders of the time. The setting remains in Captain Tiago's grand house in Binondo, Manila. During the same evening, the dinner table filled with fine food and elegant guests becomes the center of conversation, gossip, and conflict. Summary of events. During the dinner, the guests talk about many topics, including politics, religion, and European customs. Padre Damaso dominates the conversation with his loud and offensive remarks, often humiliating others to show superiority. Ibarra listens and respectfully, but begins to sense the arrogance and corruption of the friars. As the night continues, tension rises between the religious and civil guests, showing the division between the church and state. Ibarra, unaware of the deeper conflicts, yet tries to remain calm and diplomatic. The dinner ends with polite smiles that hide resentment, hinting the greater conflicts.
The key issues are conflicts. The abuse of power and arrogance of the friars over the Filipinos, social inequality between the native Filipinos and the Spaniards, the growing tension between Ibarra's modern European education and the old, oppressive colonial mentality, hypocrisy among the elites who pretend to live in harmony but are driven by fear and self-interest. The conclusion of chapter 3 reveals how the dinner, though appearing grand and polite, symbolizes the false peace under Spanish rule. Rizal uses the event to expose the corruption, pride, and insensitivity of those in power. Through Ibarra's calm yet observant character, readers see the early signs of a weakening and resistance against injustice. Before we end this lesson, sa kabanatang una, ipinakita ang marangyang handaan sa bahay ni Kapitan Tiago. Dumalo ang mga praile, opisyal at mayayamang tao. Dito unang ipinagkalala si Crisostomo Ibarra na bagong balik mula Europa. Ipinakita ng kabanatang ito na pagkukumnori at mataas ang tingin ng mga tao sa mga Kastila noong panahon ng kolonyalismo. Ito yung nakapaloob po sa chapter 1. Sa chapter 2 naman po, sa kabanatang ito naman nakilala ng lubusan si Ibarra. Habang nakikipag-usap siya, nalaman niyang patay na ang kanyang ama na si Don Rafael Ibarra. Nabalitaan din niyang may mga nangyayaring hindi maganda habang wala siya. Pinapakita nito ang simula ng kalungkutan at galit na magtutulak sa kanya para maghangad ng pagbabago. Sa chapter 3 naman po, dito nagpatuloy ang salo-salo sa bahay ni Kapitan Tiago. Sa gitna ng kainan, ipinakita ni Padre Damaso ang kanyang kayabangan at pag-iinsulto kay Ibarra at sa ama nito. Pero kahit nilait siya, nanatiling magalang si Ibarra. Pinapakita rito ang unang senyales ng tensyon sa pagitan ng mga Pilipino at mga praile. Sa tatlong kabanatang ito, nagpapakita na ang simula ng kwento nito ay pinapakilala ang mga tauhan, ang kalagayan ng lipunan at mga ugnayang puno ng hidwaan sa ilalim ng mga Kastila. Yun lamang po and thank you for listening.